Live now. Work now?
It's loading me in.
Oop.
There we go. Can't pick up the bamboo I dropped.
And there you go. What is the specific message it says?
Hasn't fully kicked me yet.
Oh.
Internal exception. An existing connection was forcibly closed by the remote host.
Then I think what that means is I need to restart the laptop. From what I remember, that is what that meant.
Yeah, well, it's something on your end, so yeah, it's probably something to do with the laptop.
Yeah. I'm just going to do a restart, not going to bother with a shutdown. Oh yeah, I noticed something from one of my tablets. Restart, it still performs horribly. But do a full shutdown and then a full turn back on, it runs perfectly fine. It's like on that tablet, it doesn't understand the reboot procedure. It just turns off the operating system and loads it back in again. But without unloading anything from RAM. I haven't done anything in this world yet, but I just like Slime Elevator. It's completely useless and we would never have one in our world. It's just expensive. I just like it. Wait, I just thought about something you could do. Could you... I'm gonna do this quickly. Sandstone, yeah, sure, why not? So if I just go... like that. I think the answer's no. Do you see the idea I'm going for?
Yeah.
I think... What about slabs? I feel like the answer is actually a yes if it's... oops. If it would then be like... Or maybe like this actually. Yes! So then... Oops. That's fine. So, stand here. One. They'd have to stay out. Or they or they'd have to go up in pairs. Either way, I bet there's a way to do a staircase elevator. Yeah, either
That could be
way.
funky.
Yeah, it'd be expensive though. That many pistons just for that.
Well, you don't have to worry about stuff being expensive at this point. We have so much stuff.
Yeah. The main problem is just fitting them into things. Like when we've tried to, well, when I've tried to fit stuff in, it's not worked. So actually, there is one thing I will do. This is on, it's on game capture, so I'm fine to do this. Just gonna check my IP again, because there is a chance it's changed. I don't think so. No, it hasn't, but I'm gonna send it again, because why not? I'm too lazy to press the delete button. Either way, it's open again. You're spinning.
Yay!
Hooray! Time to sleep. What temperature is this room? 24.9. It doesn't feel like it. It feels a little bit warm. Yeah. Right, I learned that my digital clock has minimum temperature and maximum temperature recorded throughout the day. Interesting. I muted myself because I thought I needed to sneeze. I then only sneezed like 20 seconds later. It wasn't 20 seconds. 10 seconds later. All of that and I missed that simple jump. Yeah, we were doing... that. Oh, an Enderman. Enderman. Man. Enderman. Come to me, Enderman. I think the secret to fighting Endermen is fences. Well, that... See, now he's on this side of the fence, and I don't feel safe anymore. And he's dead. Yeah, the secret to fighting Endermen is fences. Ignoring that the actual secret is just going into a too high thing. But yeah, where's the Minecraft? Ah, that's fine. I genuinely don't remember if I left the server running after last time or not, so I don't know if we did anything, but I think... No, last time didn't I immediately close it and then just go, nope, it's not running anymore. Until it's done.
From the looks of the hay, I think we did close it.
Yeah. I think we closed it pretty much immediately and I just had it waiting for the delivery. Yeah, no, when I messaged the reason I said there's a chance that it would just be done today is because my dad is like that. If it's down there, and it needs doing, he will just do it, even though... Like... I... Actually, this time I didn't say that I wanted to be there when he did it. Slash... Well, actually, no. Considering how difficult a laptop is, I wouldn't have done it. Yeah. It's just like that, where something needs doing, and it's in front of him, it gets done.
My dad's the opposite. It's like you put it in his face, it's just still won't get it done. It'll be like you've never even asked him to do something.
Wait. Really? Oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, if you want my parents to do anything, you have to literally sit behind them and watch them do it, or they will just not do it.
This is so stupid. I shouldn't do this, because I'm gonna have to come out.
Oh, I just see. Oh, wait, can I see you? 1 second, try and stop. I'm stuck in some trees at the minute.
No, hold on, I'll go out in the open over here. Are you?
I'm on Douglas at the minute.
Now
you may be wondering how I got myself in this situation. Oh, that's stupid.
I just wanted to see how far I could take it. Oh no. Okay, now I actually have to... Yeah. Now I actually have to silk touch my way out of this. At least when you're in air bubbles from soul sand, you don't drown. I thought that was the case, but I never, 100% confirmed it. I never needed to. Now we know. You know, the reason I did it was because I was gonna mess around, because I noticed something in the tree. And then I messed around in a different way, and instead of going out, I just went deeper into the pipe. No, I need some paper and an anvil.
Trying to forge a book out of paper.
Could actually. No.
We could form paper out of
Yeah, you could.
forge paper out of wood, but
Yeah, you could press it into a book. Actually, no, you can only really press it back into logs. Have you seen hydraulically pressed toilet roll and how it goes very wood-like?
that does not surprise me.
Yeah, it didn't surprise me either, but it's like it looks surprisingly non processed.
Yeah, because it has like the concentric circles that trees have, the grow circles.
Yeah, they're called the roll.
Yeah. That would be a good way, actually, to make really realistic miniature trees.
Yeah?
Well, you wouldn't just get a stick, I don't know, but you could do it that way if you wanted to.
Or just grow a bonsai tree. That is literally what the art of bonsai is.
Yeah. So that takes a while.
Yeah. So just getting enough stuff to hydraulically press some toilet roll. It also takes the mind to hydraulically press toilet roll.
Yeah, it's not really the first thing that comes to your head, is it?
No.
Just wake up in the morning, I've had a brainwave. I'm going to hydraulically press some toilet paper.
Hmm. I like how looking at our base, even with the whole replacing all of the stone walls with glass, we still left the corners open to stone. Our base is very weird. The original house.
Hmm.
How's
The
the cow
roofless
doing?
ice cream sandwich that it is. But...
Yeah, with what would this be like? Raspberry?
Yeah.
It's the raspberry sandwich. I'm just gonna wait until you've noticed what I've done in the tree.
I know you did something, but I'm just harvesting.
It's something.
fruit.
Well, it's something that we both forgot. Like we both forgot about it. Has this always been this way? I feel like this has been extended. But I also feel like I could just be wrong. Because it's closer to this, which has now been built. And I've just realised how covered in torches this is. Are we trying to set fire to the horses?
Well, you just want to keep it light. Well, I made it so the gaps were even, I think. Or mostly. I think I
Yeah,
missed
but you
one.
you don't need this many.
I like torches. You've seen my world that I have.
Hmm.
It's like the majority of the blocks that I've used are torches.
Yeah. I feel like this is how it always has been. I think I just haven't looked at it properly for ages.
I didn't do anything with that, so everything's the way that you did it.
Oh, probably then. I have one singular spare torch. I'm not sure where it can go. I know where it can go. Right there. But yeah, no, we were building that to the end, weren't we?
Yep. That was the plan.
Oh, I got a chicken up there. Oh, no, it's not on the... Never mind. I thought it was on the nether platform. It's just on the mountain. Yeah. If you want, you can search for what I did.
Yeah, we'll do in a sec. Just...
Well, it'd be like last time where I just go around just laughing at you. I almost jumped onto that. Where even are you?
By the trees. Tree farm.
Oh, in the back.
Yeah.
I was saying about the farm. How's the mushroom farm doing? I might as well actually harvest that for once. Because that's something that I've kind of just left and not bothered with.
Well, it's just sort of one of them farms where you can just let it do its thing.
So many mushrooms.
The farm is working.
Yeah. Oh, I see your name tag. And hello, Mr. Zombie. You're just barely out of reach. Oh. Leave that one there. Do that. One can be red. One can be just brown. Reds can take over there. Brown. Yeah, the browns can have this bit up here. Where, I don't know, it goes through that one. So browns are kind of around the edges, and reds will take over the middle. In that case, that one doesn't get to be red anymore. I think I put a brown there. Also, set up. No idea if you saw what I just did on the stream. Oh, it's night again. Enderman.
Let's
Stand
go look, see
still.
what you've done.
I was talking to Enderman, I didn't hear you.
Let's see what you've done with the tree. Is it in or just outside?
It's in the tree. It's something we forgot. Oh, no, this tree. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We actually had a bit that was extended out for the purposes of growing trees.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the bit that we used to use, where it was just out to the side. I'm going to collect some saplings and stuff. I think over this side needs a gate. Over here has one. I think over here he should use one. Oh no, there's that over there. Maybe not. I don't know. This corner has fit really well, actually.
I mean, the hopper's still here.
Yeah.
Is it something to do with the hopper system? Considering you ended up in the pipe, I'm going to presume so.
Maybe.
But
I'm just hoping you find it.
is it in the pipe?
Kind of. I did that the wrong way around. I'm gonna say kind of, because the answer is kind of it used to be. Here. Over here. Why is... I don't understand your torch system. Actually, I guess you probably based it off of the other side. Well, it's not symmetrical.
Well, that side's just for light. The other side, the other two sides are symmetrical.
Okay. Maybe I'll put it over here then.
I can't find the way in, so no, I don't know what you've done.
Oh no, you don't. You don't need to go in the pipe for it. But going in the pipe and then stuff will lead you to the correct place. Should I just show you?
Yeah, because I can't find it.
Okay. Actually, I don't need to show. Oh, you didn't. You never replanted. Douglas.
Yeah, no, I was just letting the wool gather in the chest before I did. That's what I did on the way here.
Oh, also there's some carrots over here that never went down. I don't understand this game sometimes. Because I bet you. Never mind. Yeah, I don't understand this game sometimes. Oops. You know, go in the hopper.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in the hopper?
Yeah,
Is there 3 paper in there?
there is.
What does it say?
There's things on the paper.
Yeah.
Oh, ancient and forgotten Hopsworth.
Yeah.
Did you name the hopper? Okay, he can stay there now.
Yeah, that's why I needed the paper and the anvil. I use paper because it's cheap, and the anvil because you can rename items. The annoying thing is, you still can't make name tags, even though you can rename items, and paper and hooks are a thing. Like
And
tripwire
string.
hooks.
It's
Yeah.
literally just paper and string.
Yeah, but for some reason you can't make name tags. Unless I am... No, you just can't make name tags. What chest should the mushrooms go in?
I'll make a new one in the vault.
Let's give them
Just
to you then.
yeah, you can do. But I just
Hello,
leave them somewhere
spider.
that'll be easier.
Goodbye, spider.
You have to wait until I planted some of the carrots though, because I have a full inventory of them.
Yeah, I just have stuff, so I might actually just go up there and put stuff in anyway.
If you put them in the one with the apples in for now, I'll move
Okay.
them over.
Well, they're quite... Well, they're a source of food anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot I actually did this and gave them cheap enchantments for the effect. Actually, like, at some decent stuff down here, because I actually finished down here, mostly. No, actually, I did finish down here. It's like a plus shape. I like it. Whee!
Yeah. Do you want to continue working on the road to the end?
Yeah, I think I'll need to get some stuff, but yeah, I can do that. What else do I have? Enemy drop, enemy drop. Ah, potions, actually. Saplings. Or do you want the saplings on you?
I'll have them because I have some on me already.
Okay.
Where are you?
In the chest room.
Okay, I'm on my way. We could probably do with a minecart system to there, actually.
Maybe?
We could do an underground one from the...
From
You
the
know, the
lava bit.
Yeah, where, you know, it does, like, the bend around... I want to say around here-ish. We have it go, like, straight, and then have it just go into the... and come
Yeah.
up the room
On the
below.
underside.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is, could do space or something somewhere. Like, I don't know, through here or something. Or, actually, go through... I don't know where.
Yeah, come up somewhere here.
Actually, yeah,
might be more...
could have it come up between the beds.
But then it would be difficult to get to the
Not really.
enchanting.
Walk on the beds.
Oh yeah, but that's a bit cumbersome.
Trapdoors.
I quite like it just coming out the wall here or something.
Yeah,
if
it probably makes more sense.
If you with the grindstone here, and then have the like a double doorway there, or the other side, whichever.
Maybe the other side.
That could be more useful than the end tunnel, so you could probably do that first.
Yeah.
Just we come here more than we'll go to the end.
Yeah, that's true. Do I have food? I need more food on me. Do I have food in my end chest, actually? No. Okay, I actually need more food for once. Well, I still have 16 on me, but I might as well get cooked food now. Meats. I'll take a sack of chicken. It's daytime again. That's good.
We should probably sleep next night because we haven't done it in a few days.
Yeah. Well, actually, we slept last night, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did.
We're good at remembering.
Definitely.
This is what I was doing. Ingredients, yeah. I shouldn't have jumped down. I need to get the basalt from there. That's fine. I can do it on the other end. So, actually, yeah, I have an idea how I could do this. Why did I come in here? Yeah, there's not going to be anything in this chest. Well, redstone dust. But most of the redstone stuff is actually up by the thing. I'll pick these up now. Yeah. Unless I put the basalt in here. No. No speed potion here though, which is good. These over here. So down here, where it bends is, I'm assuming you mean this line here.
Yeah, have it go like straight that way.
Okay. Then this is minus 728 and minus 727. I pressed the wrong button because my hand was in the wrong place.
Oh, I can check the level of the door of where it wants to come in here.
Yeah, that
It
and
is,
also, what's the Z coordinate? The one on the left.
60. Oh, the Z. Well, the
Z?
far left.
Minus
Minus.
X, never mind.
It's minus 719, 62, and minus 596.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, because I've had a thought. I will need the grindstone that's out here.
Wasn't there a grindstone there?
Not the grindstone, the stone cutter.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah, there is a grindstone there though.
We could probably move that stuff inside.
Maybe.
So
I just kind of left it there because we kept not really needing it in one place, just kind of the entire area. So, my idea was, I don't have anything on me. I will use some polished blackstone then.
Okay.
For this one, ooh, there it is. No, one quick idea. Boop. Boop. Just to point out where I was going to take this. So, this. Yeah, it has to go this way. I don't know why I did that. Won't help me. So that is correct. How down does it go? That's how I'm going to ask that question. How down does it go? So I love how I put entity distance up to 500%, but chests and stuff are still in a different category, so they still unload really early.
Yeah.
I need to get up to Y62. This is 54. I think I have it on this one, actually.
That will keep it above ground level, won't it?
What would?
It won't go in. It won't go into water.
Shouldn't. This is not correct. Yes, it is. I need regular stone on me. I know where I can get some. It's almost like we have a tunnel we never use. Bring both. I can decorate it later.
Yeah, 62 is like just under the water.
Okay, well, I can take it along on
Actually, I'm stood on 62 now, and I'm half in the water, half not.
Okay. I'm stood on 57, which might be a bit low. How? This is actually quite deep. Might be fine. Might even go under the water. Well, there's an easy solution to this. Last
Channel
tunnel.
tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look quite nice, actually.
When am I under the water? I'm under. Oops. I'm under the sweet berries. One of them is now missing. I think it went into the. Hold on. There we go.
The one floor to the sweet berries, you can just tunnel under them.
Yeah. Do that so I don't destroy them by accident. Here you go.
Grazie.
And run away! It's what it looked like, even though it's just speed potion.
A reverse mugging. You just run up to someone, throw something at them, and then run away.
Go hit and run.
Yeah.
There. Why not? Found the water! How much glass do we have?
Fair amount.
Oh, it will come out directly under there.
If not, we have a bunch of sand, so
Yeah.
we're good either way.
This would probably work. Comes out under there and it'd have to go in through there. Okay. Ooh. I'd imagine that the glass is in the glass chest. One labelled with glass, wherever that ended up over here. We have millions of panes. Oh, we do actually have glass blocks. Why do we have so many panes?
I don't know. Guess you wanted it. I did. I transferred, I think, like a stack of the blocks into panes, just if we needed them.
That makes sense.
Just to avoid having to do that.
Yeah, panes aren't as useful though. Yeah.
But they look nicer in buildings.
Depends. Sometimes glass blocks fit better.
Well, yeah. But
Wee. Ow.
everywhere we've used them in the houses so far, we've used
Yeah.
panes, which is literally only the house. But yeah, but I'd say that it's definitely more common to look nice.
Yeah. Fence. Yeah.
Alright, where's this hole that you made? There it is. I can see it.
Yeah. Wait, no, I should have.
Oh no, yeah, you did. You did fill it in. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't put a thing on it. I think.
It was lower, which is why it didn't look like it.
Oh.
That's fine.
See, you should have believed me.
I don't know you repaired it. You gave me the one that you just well
Yeah.
one, so I thought you just destroyed it. So it's fine. Doesn't matter.
No feelings were hurt in the long run.
No. The feelings were hurt in the short run either.
Exactly. Perfect. Use stone for that. Ooh, actually. Oh, no. Breathe. I don't know what I want to make the underside out of. I think for now, while I'm deciding, I'll just make it out of dirt. Breathe. That thing that people need to do. Yeah, how to tell if someone's not people. Do they breathe?
That's even more glass blocks. I realised I set like 6 stacks of sand going, so now we have 6 more stacks of glass blocks.
Hooray! Wade, you're an idiot. He died. Might as well sleep now. I don't know what I want to make the underside out of. Maybe...
Lava.
Can't put rails on lava. Put soul torches down here.
Yeah, to sort of like change the aesthetic. Going from like our sort of base aesthetic to the vault aesthetic.
Yeah.
I am sleeping in the room below the vault. I can't remember what we called that.
I don't think I had a room. Same thing. Yeah. 100% the same thing. Yeah, and I'm not sure what I want to make it out of. But yeah, soul torches, good idea. Where did I put the soul torches? Because I know I made more than I used.
Could carry on the pattern of the basalt and the blackstone, though we might need to get more of both.
Yeah. I don't know why I brought so much redstone. It's not like it's going to take loads. I'm going to leave the redstone stuff here first. Build the thing. Yeah, blackstone and yeah, it'll work. That's what was in those... There, isn't it?
So the...
In the... Yes, I think. Oh no, I moved it up properly, didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a couple of stacks of polished basalt, and then a good amount of blackstone. So
yeah.
should be good. I'm trying to use the actual exit more.
Yeah. Hi.
Well, you pushed me out of it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I
On
was
my
sort of
end,
like...
you walked into me.
I was glitched into the floor on my end. As soon as I moved, it popped me up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I just need to drain this. Actually, water bucket's probably the easiest idea. Oh. Drained. Could do, basalt for the ground? I don't know. Or maybe I should do... Because of where it's going. Huh. Yeah, because of where it's going, maybe I should do this. Soul torches. And half things. Yeah, that could work. Whee. Oh, I need inventory space. That's not that one. There we go. Basalt and Blackstone sounds like a really bad rock band.
It's a good name for a bad rock band, though.
Yeah,
I'll
it
give it
still
that.
sounds like it. Oh, and down here should also have there we go. That's a bit better. Yeah, I should also... I have to do the entire thing. I might as well like what I'm doing. Weird? You trying to eat the ground?
Me? Oh, the squid.
I said squid.
Okay. I didn't hear what you said before.
I would need some blackstone. Swim. Whee. What do I have in me that doesn't really matter? Them. They don't matter. Whee. Over here? Yeah. And fences. That thing I never actually put away. They probably go in the sign one, wherever the sign is. Over here. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I also will need a singular polished blackstone for the button. Considering this is all, like, dark floors and basalt, should I do the opposite and have it be basalt and dark walls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Works.
And yeah, I'll do the floor. I'll do the floor as basalt then. Whoop whoop. But to begin with, really I should just connect it to the other thingy.
I'll do some more mining, because even though we probably have enough iron to do the trip to the minecart to the end, we'll probably need some more afterwards, so
Yeah.
might as well start on that now.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's good to have a lot.
Yeah. 'Cause you need it in so many things.
Yeah.
The moment you run out, you realise they're like, oh, I'll make this, oh I can't, I'll make this, oh I can't.
Yeah.
Take my bed this time, because I always forget.
I don't know why I'm using stone for this, I would be replacing them anyway. So now it should be time to go up. I should work out where these torches are going, actually. This is... oops. Screenshot saved, apparently. But, I know how to work out thingy. how to do the thing. Actually, no, wait, wouldn't this be keys? Yeah. Then they go there. Then this goes. Yeah. I break this. Maybe. Ends. Maybe I'll put it there. I don't know. I think I put it there and break this. Maybe break this entire thing. And also have slabs there. Of whatever the ceiling's going to be made out of. Yeah, now, to line the entire thing with... not that. Maybe I should actually, listen again. I don't know. Oops. Bum. Sideways, no. To follow the path. That works. And I still fall in a small hole. Now I should be able to just dig straight. Just have it work. I'm just happy that the laptop has new fans in it and it doesn't sound like it's going to eat itself.
It's always useful.
Yeah. I don't think you ever actually got the sound through on microphone, did you?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, it was quite bad. Yeah, right now it just sounds like a fan. Quite a high-pitched fan, just because it's a very thin blower, so it has to spin fast. But still a fan.
Hmm.
You know, the size of the fan blades is so tiny. I see your name tag down there.
Can you?
Yeah, look on the stream.
Huh.
Oh, that. I'll do that. Now I guess I need the blackstone. But the bottom bit is done.
Nice.
So it's at least walk-toable. Yeah, I'll do the lighting after I, Oh, this needs to change, actually. Oh. I did so well, and then that bit was just, water coming in. Why don't I just do this? Also, Brain, if you're gonna use this, use the Silk Touch pick. That makes sense. You're gonna need a lot of torches down there. Oh, close enough. Might as well sleep.
Yep.
I need Blackstone. That's why I came over here. Whee. And also to get rid of some cobblestone. I have quite a bit on me. It has its own chests. Yeah, that's true. And here. What's this? You know, I don't understand how we forgot the hopper. Unless we just had that many spares. I think we just had that many spares at the time, didn't we?
I think so. Don't think we made very many, if any.
No, I think I just used anything that was already there. Is there anything that's come through? That's a random collection of stuff. I feel like some of this was stuff that I was too lazy to actually put away properly, so I just sent them up. Like the glowstone.
Probably.
Yeah. I don't need this much glass anymore, actually. I'll keep a little bit on me just in case. I'll put away one stack. No. I'm guessing this is, yeah, sand going. Then this. Where I now get to take, not the slabs and stuff, but some of these. I can do with them. Ow. Yeah, look, that doesn't look too bad. Without speed potion, I feel so slow. Pig, pig. Pig, pig. I could do this, actually. Actually, yeah, that works. Also. Pig. Pig. Hey, me saying pig isn't random. It is because I'm putting down the, pig nose blackstone. Whatever that block's actually called. Actually, I might as well using that pickaxe and also blackstone ground for yeah, I'll go through and do the soul torches after. Ooh, actually, maybe no, this can stay as cracked. But maybe I do the bottom layer as unpolished. Yeah, that works. And then have it be like that. And over here. Like that. They're the same, I think. Oh, that one can't be like that. Yeah, and that leaves space on the ceiling for regular blackstone. Yeah. I completely accidentally did that. I need to get rid of stuff from my inventory again. Well, while I'm over here, at least I can, do that. I need to empty out a little bit. I think I picked up too much of the blackstone at once. Yeah, I did. Way. Though it also doesn't help that I was using Silk Touch to do a straight line, and I went over a coal ore, and now there's just a coal ore block. I have to break. Or just put down there and act like it never existed. That works too. Yeah, I'm gonna stop using the Silk Touch for this now. This will be... I could do it that way, actually. That would work. This would all be this. If I... Yeah. I know how I could do that. Also, the Minecraft music played once. It's now stopped playing. I don't know when it will restart, but I feel like the answer is never.
I just have my music going because I get impatient.
Yeah, but I can't always do that because depending on what it is, it'd be copyrighted. And like I said before about the Terraria one, I even looked it up before starting. That's actually one of the things that I delayed on, kind of, was making sure it was actually
that free. Song got the...
Yeah, it was a claim. It wasn't a strike, but it is royalty free. It's non-copyright, but for some reason the company that owned it, or at least a company that has decided to claim it, has claimed it. I don't need to do anything, and my channel isn't monetized anyway, so I don't care. But it was just funny how it was. Even searching on Google, you come up with it is royalty free when it's not. Or at least not enough. Actually, I will solidify this a bit better. Not there. No, I'm going back to being dirt. That's a bit better. Now I can go through and probably do that. Yeah. That works. Also works. If it looks odd from above, we'll find out. Yeah, I may or may not add in a thing saying no music then. So, like a rule. After that. Something I find funny though is people on Twitch's almost like ignorance of rules and why they get away with being able to play copyright music. Basically, you know, I'll change done. Twitch counts as a public performance, which you can't argue. Well, you can argue, they're trying to. But you can't really argue it's a public performance type thing. It's easy enough to say it is. But yeah, they're trying to argue that because obviously they'd want more money out of people who are playing music without consent. But yeah, that's why you get away with it on Twitch. But just happens to be that YouTube, it's not a public performance, it's a private performance. Meaning you need to actually request permission to use it. How was the other end of this done? I think it's night again, so I might sleep. Did I do the ceiling as well? No, I just did that as, yeah, sure, why not? Do full pig. Full pigs all the way around. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep. But no, that's why people on Twitch get away with it. If the rules changed, they would no longer be allowed to, and funnily enough, all of these streams with all the cool music that they get away with would disappear. Well, you saw the reaction when Twitch changed their copyright rules. People were screaming at Twitch to change them back because they didn't want to go through their stuff. As someone who isn't actually that big with streaming, and I only started a few months ago, my response to that is, you're not allowed to get away with it anywhere else. Why should you be allowed to get away with it here? It was never... The rule was never really on their side. It's just that Twitch's position made it easily available to do that. Well, actually it's different to YouTube. The problem with the YouTube stuff is YouTube is in the wrong. It's just wanting to push it on creators and put the blame on them. Because that's what YouTube does. That's the problem with YouTube. They refuse to take responsibility for their actions. The whole, was it the MCA was the one that they tried to make everyone hate?
Yeah, that's the thing in force now.
Yeah, well, that's not people being evil and it's all evil against YouTube. That's the law being enforced against YouTube for once. And YouTube going, but no, it's not our fault. We have creators, it's their fault. Okay, YouTube, but who do you actually use to police those people? Our staff and moderators. Therefore, by extension, who is the person in control of these people? Our staff and moderators.
Very good. Who gets a gold star?
Yeah. But the best part is DMCA and their relevant agencies, and I'm gonna say it like that because I don't exactly know how it works. They help people. Why is my... I think I accidentally tapped my phone because my phone torch was on. But yeah, those groups help people with stuff, like the current one is children. You know that people have been screaming at YouTube to go, we have for children, we have not for children, and we have not for children, but anyone can watch it. And YouTube doesn't have that last one, it only has for and not for children. You want to know what
you put
giant...
in not for children, and then it gets done for being not for children. Well,
yeah, but not for children is still the safer option. All of my stuff is put as not for children. If it's for children, you have to follow such a specific set of rules.
Yeah.
But no, people have been screaming at YouTube since the start to add in a setting for not for children, but anyone is able to watch it. So it's not made for little children, it's made for like teenagers or whatever. YouTube doesn't have that option. But do you want to know which section of the US government does and actually will help you follow those rules and helps protect both the creator and children from being victims of attacks? The MCA group. The big bad DMCA is actually the one that's the good guy here. They have never been in the wrong as far as the YouTube problem is.
The problem is that the people who enforce the laws don't talk to YouTube, or YouTube don't talk to them.
Oh no, I'm sure they talk. They just don't care. YouTube.
Well, I think there's no actual intelligent conversation going on about trying to fix the issue for the creator necessarily.
Yeah, no, YouTube is just happy to go, oh yeah, no, it's the creator's fault. While putting them in the position, well, us really, because I am one technically, in the position of, oh yeah, it's your fault, and we're not going to give you the solution that you should actually have. That's why I am much happier that I went to Twitch. Twitch itself is not a good company. There have been... I don't know exactly why, but considering how many people have complained, I'd imagine it's not.
Mm.
Same as how YouTube itself is not a good company.
They don't enforce things equal for everyone.
No, that's a very good point. No, this is something that... Yeah, I'll say it's my stream. Something I've noticed is, you know, there's a stereotype of the big-boobed girl who seems to get whatever she wants.
Mm-hmm.
As much as there are people who are big-boobed girls, and they don't do it on purpose. People just seem to flock to them because of it. But there are many where they know it's the reason, they make sure it's the reason, and if you point it out to them at all, they descend an army of people who follow them, on the person that pointed it out. And notice how I've been very careful with my wording there, and not said any names, partly because I don't actually really know any. And know any names. And partly just to be sure. But I know those people exist. And I know they're a massive problem on the platform.
Mm.
But it's just the example of people are willing to follow what they like instead of what they should think. No, that will sound bad coming out. So you don't tell people what they should think. That sounds like a YouTube thing. No, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's just interesting. Especially also, like... Where is this dirt? Is this dirt ending up there? Oh, it is. It's saying about treating people equally. I can bet that if I had issues... And if I had issues with whatever, Twitch, YouTube, whatever, and I tried to get it dealt with, I would basically be told, no? Well, actually, I probably wouldn't be told anything. I'd probably just not get an answer. But if someone with a few million subscribers had issues, it would be, oh yeah, YouTube, deal with this, and they would. That is not equal. Also, I am liking this Blackstone wall with basalt floor. Looks good.
Mm.
Have you been watching on the stream while I've been doing it?
Yeah, I've had a couple of glances over every now and
then. So one thing that's annoying in the current YouTube and Twitch scene is drama. Everything must be drama.
That's sort of calmed down a bit recently.
Yeah,
so I think
luckily.
people started to realise that, but especially like early last year and like 2018. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, everything must be drama. No. No, it shouldn't. It should not be drama. Drama is stupid. It just proves that you're stupid. Well, no, some real things, like someone being offensive on purpose and properly is... Well, actually no. The number one most stupid thing about it is people go, ooh, drama. Firstly, saying drama does not achieve anything.
Most of it's just news.
Yeah.
It's not drama.
It's the current trend of every news is breaking news, so no news is breaking news. Yeah, we have so much colour, doesn't matter. It's that. Everything is drama because it's not anything else. But no, it's not drama, it's just something that happened, and people had a disagreement. But, you know, it's the internet. Things must be put in a position where people can be forced to make a decision before they actually have all the facts. Looking at you, anti-vaxxers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, the current everything. Yeah, just the current everything. To do with the virus, the other stuff, government. Like, people can think what they want, but as long as that thought is properly thought out. Well, even if it's not thought out, they're allowed to think it. But...
So part of the reason, and I think that a lot of the people who are big on social media don't realize how big of an impact just something they say could have. I think, like Elon Musk went on.
He completely.
He went on Joe Rogan's podcast and was like, "I don't think the death's as bad as it should be. Like, if you're under 60, you have no like obvious health conditions, then 99% you'll be fine." Anyone who hears that will be like, "Ah, he's smart. He knows what he's talking about."
Yeah, but he's not a scientist.
Yeah, and he'll.
Well, actually, he might be.
Could
But
have
he's not a biologist.
inadvertently caused hundreds of people to have died because of it.
Yeah.
But it's...
Well, like, what is it? Ricky Gervais and the Golden Globe. I don't like him. I don't think he's really that good of a comedian or a person. But his Golden Globe speech in whatever year it was, I want to say 2019, is amazing. He's not joking with his jokes. He's just tearing into them line after line, and it's glorious because the innocent ones are laughing along like, oh, he's joking. And the guilty ones are getting angrier and angrier as the night goes on. And you can just tell.
Yeah, I like him because he's
honest.
And he's honest, and he could use comedy as a buffer for that. Whereas if someone who wasn't a comedian said the stuff he said, it'd be like uproar. But because, oh, he's a comedian, he's just making a joke.
Yeah. It's like, he's not joking, he's just using it as a medium to tell the truth.
He's telling the truth in a funny way to get the truth across.
Well, it's like Russell Howe's Good News. That's a funny way to do the news. It's real news.
I love Russell Howard. He's great.
Yeah. Right. I'll just do this. I guess. I don't know.
What you do? You can walk up the bend.
And yeah, I'm trying to work out if I want it to be 3 high going into 2 high. Yeah, that works actually, because I can use the diagonal as a transition.
Yeah.
I can do that. Diagonal down as a transition, then down here it's 2 high, because I think the other starts at 3 high as well.
Probably.
I think so. I think that's how I did it. If not, oh well. I don't care that much. But yeah. The way that I see it is you can tell what someone is like by whether or not they listen to an argument.
Like one of my favorite people who I found, I want to say like a year or so ago, is Daryl Davis.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's great. He's like a blues musician, and he goes around making like just talking to people who are in the KKK.
Oh, is he
And
the black man that talks to KKK people, and a lot of
yeah,
the time he actually makes them question their motives enough to be like, why am I doing this?
yeah, and like one of the main things he says is just like, if you, if I when I go into the meetings, it's like I learn everything about them and or as much or more than they do about them or their organization. So whether or not they like him, they have to respect him, and that he makes them listen to him because when they're talking, when they're saying like throwing the like N word at him and saying all these things, he doesn't argue with them. He lets them talk. He just sits there and he listens.
Yeah, because listening is how you do a conversation. People who will scream and shout don't understand the first rule of talking, where he does,
Yeah,
and he uses it against them.
yeah, and it's like when two enemies are talking, they're not fighting. It's like as soon as they stop talking, that's when like violence starts. But if you just keep talking to them,
Yeah,
they can't punch you when they're having an argument.
yeah, but that I'm sleeping now. That just
Okay.
points out a problem with people. Not people as in people as in all of humans and the rest of the planet, because actually all mammals do it. There's a certain reflex. Wrong word. There's a certain action in
Reaction.
the brain. It's not a reflex. Actually, it could be a nervous reflex. It is automatic. We don't control it.
Just a unconscious reaction.
Yeah, whatever those things are called. Sub-process. There you go. We are computers. Actually, no, we are computers. We're just biomechanical.
Yeah, carry on.
No. All mammals, and I'd imagine lizards and fish and things do it too. There's a certain point where your brain just goes, I don't care anymore. You've annoyed me. You get to die now. Everyone has it. It's just how strong it is. And the problem with the people who seem to like to argue is their one is extremely strong.
It happens before they don't even
Yeah.
attempt to make the conversation. It's like, do you
Yeah,
agree with me?
or they just
Yes,
lean straight
great.
into it.
No, okay, well you're wrong then.
Yeah.
It's just if someone has a different opinion than you, the first thing you should do is ask them why do you think that, and then just listen to them.
Yeah.
And then if their explanation is illogical or just doesn't make sense, then you can say your side. And
maybe even say your side anyway, because that's how a debate works.
And don't point out the things that are wrong with what they said. Point out the things that are right with what you said.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you start disagreeing with people, that closes the door to conversation quite quickly. So
Unless you use it as that isn't 100% true, because you can use it as a gateway to your point if you think your point is actually going to be an improvement over theirs.
Yeah, but if I wouldn't start off by saying
no.
Don't start off by saying that's not correct. Say,
yeah,
well,
no, not that.
Say like, actually, if you look at it this way, and then it's difficult to say without an explanation. Or like
pineapple should never go on pizza.
That's one of the things that just really bugs me.
That's like, the thing that everyone always talks about.
Yeah, it's just like, why do you care?
Yeah, that is another good point.
Why do you care? Like people just get so offended by something that that doesn't affect you in any way. It doesn't affect anyone in any way. Because it's not even like it affects people. It doesn't. Whether they eat pineapple on pizza or not makes no difference to anyone's actual life.
Yeah.
Why? But why?
Really? This is a 7. Oh, that makes sense actually. There to there to there. How about this? These are 7. Yeah, no, that's another thing. People seem to judge everyone for stuff that they do that's different to what they would do. I know exactly what that sounds like, and that sounds stupid. No, people seem to judge people based on their preferences versus the preference of the person they're judging.
Mm.
Which is another thing of why.
No
point.
It's just really exhausting to think about how many problems in the world would be solved if just people could just.
You
You think playground arguments
went
out when you were a child, but
well,
just
Actually,
it's
no.
lagging out quite hard for some reason.
Yeah. I have a story from college, actually, that fits into the whole people don't listen.
Ooh, story time.
Right. I think I don't know if I've told you specifically before, but I have told the story, I think, on a stream. That might have been Scott's channel instead of this one. Basically, in college, in biology, we were talking about pregnancy and, like, we just went on to stuff like paternity and maternity leave and working and stuff, because we just did.
Yeah.
It was that kind of class where we just talk about anything. And in it, the point came up that men get much less leave than women, which is actually true. Because they do. They get less. Paternity leave is just shorter. I think the lighting's done here. Need so many soul torches compared to regular torches. It's stupid. They're not better. They're just blue.
But does that make them better, though? That's the question.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that bit over there. It does make them look better, but look at how many I need just to keep the light level above 7.
Yeah.
It'll look nice, though.
Yeah, because they look nice. I don't mind there being more of them.
Yeah. No, the point came up to, like, a woman engineer. Female engineer. And, Lee was the person. He is the best lecturer ever. He actually, like, talks and understands and tries to understand. But, yeah, I made the point of... Oh, they were talking about, like, work and stuff. So I just made the point of talking about the different leave lengths. So statistically, a male worker is a better worker. He got what I meant immediately. He didn't try and say anything to me because he knew that what I meant was men have less leave when they have a child. Therefore, they can live... They can live? No. They can work more in their lifetime. Like, for each child they have, statistically, they will have less time off. Meaning that, effectively, they are statistically better workers. They have more work hours per lifetime.
Yeah.
Which is the only point I meant. Nothing sexist or anything. But immediately, I got at least 1 or 2 people trying to call me sexist and say that that point was bad and that it just sounded like I was trying to put down women. To which I then looked at them very strongly, said very quickly and sternly that point just then, and funnily enough, after I properly explained out my point, instead of having them actually listen to the point I was saying with context, they all went, oh, I guess you're not sexist then. They didn't really say it, but it was obvious from what they looked like that they were, oh no, I caught you there.
Yeah, it's like
just listen to the context.
Before you jump to conclusions.
Yeah. They jumped to the conclusion that I was a sexist. When it was just a point that I didn't feel needed a 100% expanded explanation.
So when people like cut quotes down to get like the story and headlines, and people are like, "Why'd you say that?" It's like,
I didn't.
Well, I did, but
yeah.
It makes no sense in the context for which I actually said it.
No, the best one is, I don't like killing people. You can mix that as much as you want. You can make any sentence out of that one.
Yeah.
Well, how many times in game will I say murder? I need rails now, because the actual thing's done. I started off with like 40-something or 50-something soul torches, and I have 29. Yeah, I'm gonna do something which I should have done ages ago. I'm gonna finally empty my inventory of these, and then put the bottles in, take some speeds. I need to make more speeds at some point. I'm not gonna use them, I'm just gonna hold them on me. But yeah, Actually, yeah, before I put the blocks away, how does the water section look from the outside? Actually, I like it.
Oh, it just kicked me again for the same reason.
Oh, I think it might just be a bad internet day. Hold on.
I mean, mine seems fine because I'm getting the stream quite well, actually. Much better than I
Yeah,
normally would.
I don't know. I can restart if it kicks a few more times. But I'm gonna do a speed test just to be sure. Well, this could indicate a part of the problem.
What's the upload?
I haven't even gotten to the download test. Oh, oh no.
Is it a sizable oof?
Maybe.
It
As
sounds like a sizable oof.
I've changed the monitor capture. Oh, oh, that looks healthy.
Yeah, it's supposed to look like that. It's definitely not supposed to look like that. Oh my
It's
god,
gone red.
download.
Screen went red.
It brokey.
I don't. Well, we can keep going. The stream seems fine, I think. When the stream is working, is it clear enough?
Yeah. I'm not
Okay.
getting any major stuttering or anything.
I mean, like,
Right,
bitrate
okay.
and stuff as well.
I'll probably look at it for a second. Walk about a bit. Just carry on doing what you're doing, and I'll see if I notice anything. I try and just watch it as a watcher.
Hey, I'm just gonna wiggle.
I mean, looks fine.
Fine? Okay. But yeah, I don't
You
know.
can tell the frame rate's fairly low, but that's not.
That's the game. Oh no, it's not the game. That's just... I don't know.
Might just be Twitch.
Maybe.
But yeah, it
Oh, no.
doesn't look terrible.
My upload speed just then was 0. Oh no, my upload speed was 11. My download speed was 0.08. But I don't want to go downstairs and restart the router because that would be so much time lost. And the stream would have to restart. I think I'm just gonna ride out the bumps and see what happens. Actually, I'll put these in the redstone chest.
Yeah, leave it carry on going for a few minutes. See if it fixes itself. I mean, it's been fine for a while. It only kicked me again then, so...
I think it's just a bad internet day, but considering that where I live, everywhere's a bad internet day. It still amazes me how one of the recommended solutions for that I found for thingy. I'm not gonna bother with this one. I'm not gonna bother with Oh yeah, right. That's where the rails are. We're up here. Yeah, for this minecart, I'm not gonna bother with the auto destroy thing. I just need a few of these and some of these. Let's bring them all. I'll probably just make some more rails like this as well anyway. Yeah. And one of the recommended solutions that I found to fix the router I currently have is to get a new one. Or use your old one. The solutions seem to just be, don't use it. Also, I'm sleeping now. Yeah, we would use the old one, except it got hit by lightning and exploded. Why we got a new one? Right, gold. I need some iron as well. And redstone. This is fine. That works.
I haven't actually found as much iron as I was hoping.
That's fine. Actually, if I do that, then go that. Actually, I could. I had no reason to make those chests. Could just do that. Can you use... Genuine question, considering Minecraft. Can you use damaged bows for dispensers? No. Okay. That's too bad. Yeah, dispenser and then button. I guess I might as well use wood. Reds. Buttons. Why not? Yeah. Down here. Whee! Oop. I never made the minecarts. I made the iron, but I never made the minecarts. I heard something come through. I'm guessing that was the minecart I heard. In which case, I didn't realize that the tunnel was so close to the mineshaft. Actually, I guess it would be.
Hmm.
No. I know what I tried to do. Yeah. That's the speed potion. There you go. Whee! I don't know how many I should do. Like 20? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 20, 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. My brain knows what I did wrong, but for some reason it didn't catch it the first time.
Do we know when the 1.17 updates coming out?
I don't. I don't know.
Quite excited for that.
Yeah, it should be pretty good.
I'm right in saying we couldn't make this into a 1.17 world, could we?
Yeah, probably not.
I know you can do it like in between the like little updates, but when it's a big update like that, I doubt it.
Hold on.
What?
No, I just had stuff. My buttons don't... Oops. Hi, minecart. I need to move where the buttons are. Oops.
Yeah, this is going to be my last thing I'm going to... that intro I'm going to fill before I come back up. I'll have a go on the minecart. I will take it to get to the vault.
I may need to do that. Be unfortunate, but that's fine. I no longer have them on me, do I? No, I'd have to go to the other end. Take me. Wee. There we go. You know, you're not allowed to take it quite yet.
Is it not quite finished?
I noticed an issue with where I put the stuff. Do you have any? No. Actually, yeah, we can use these. The buttons were triggering the droppers and rails when they weren't meant to be. They were triggering each other. All I need to do is this. Yeah, all I need to do is that. Boop. There we go. Now on this side. There you go. Where'd the other... Oh, I put them both in. That works. Whee. Yeah. Actually, I need to put some stuff up in the thing anyway, so... Whee. Because you said you were going to go through the thing. Yeah. That should make it, I think. Keyword is I think. If there's no minecart there, it's because I didn't make it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be there.
Oh, did it?
Yes.
Okay, it didn't stop in the water bit. Whee. Yeah, I could have done the dispenser thing like I did over here. But I couldn't be bothered to.
Fair enough.
Because, like, it's such a tiny trip. There's no point.
No. It's a bit more of an occasion going to the end, rather than just going to the storage place.
Yeah. Still works really well, though.
Hmm.
But, yeah. Need to put these away. I might actually go into the nether and get some more stuff soon. Like some more blackstone and basalt, because I kind of run out of both. Well, run out of having a decent amount of both. I'm probably not going to use the tunnel very much. I'm probably still just going to run along the surface, especially given that I have speed potions that I use constantly. A camel. Oh no, that was probably the horses. Also, camels I don't think are here.
I was about to say, I don't think camels are in the game.
I heard like a weird sound. Heard a bit of camel. I'm not sure what I want to do now. Obviously, there's the end thing, but is there anything else I was going to do?
Wall?
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I was also going to Nether to do stuff. Oh, potions! I was going to make more potions. That's the thing I was going to do. In that case, actually, I'll put these back in. Sleep.
Yeah, I'll sleep as well in a second. Just gotta plug this out.
Okay. I think I need to go to the Nether anyway, because I think I'd need to get more Nether quartz if we're going to do that for a decent length of time.
Yeah, you could just go set like a time limit on yourself and just see how far you can get. Because you don't want to spend too long.
What, in the Nether or
In the Nether, just trying to get Nether quartz.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, to begin with, for now though, I'm gonna do some potions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 6. So... an unfortunate number, considering that I have 7 potions, brewing stands.
Indeed.
But 6 is decent enough. 6 sets of speed potions will easily quite a while. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, yeah, do that. That. I can go. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Yeah, my armor's actually quite close to dead.
Mine also is. We should probably work on finishing the diamond armor or making.
Yeah, well that's why I started doing enchantments off screen. Then my laptop fan died, and I didn't want to run it with the chance of it burning out. Also, Minecraft music started. It started a while ago. But yeah, no, I'm gonna go to the nether. Because I do have diamond armor here. But I would need to, grind it, put mending on it and all the other stuff, and then heal it again, which wouldn't even be that bad. Oh yeah, something interesting about fishing in this game that I remembered. Because of how it works, it's actually more beneficial with a high lure level to just cast, and if it's not an immediate catch, just bring it back and do another one. If a fish doesn't immediately spawn, it's actually more worth it to just have many more attempts. Because of how the maths works out. Because you're given a delay of 5 to 45 seconds, and each lure level takes off either 10 or 5. I think it's 10, because I think you can be left with 15 seconds at most, if you have the highest lure level. So you either wait 15 seconds for that one, or you recast many times in that 15 seconds and get many instant fish. Just more beneficial, and also because you don't lose anything for you don't lose any durability on the fishing rod anyway for recasting it. Yeah, I think it might be a good idea for me to go into Nether. Get a bit more, a couple stone actually.
Yeah, you can take as much as you want. I've got loads.
There's loads in this chest anyway.
Yeah.
Get some fire resistance. I'll take 3. 24 minutes worth. That's quite a bit. Do I take speed? That's the question.
Probably. Can you have speed and fire resistance at the same time?
Yeah, you can have as many potion effects as you want. You can have poison and regeneration if you really wanted to.
Yeah. Go for it.
What, poison and regeneration?
No. Don't do that.
I want to have redundancies. Yeah, I'll take speed potions too. Silk Touch pick can go up there. It's my... Did I put the fortune pick in here? I did. Okay. Oh, yeah, I might as well do that. But yeah, the laptop is still struggling to load the stream. I don't know why the download speed is so terrible. But that's something I've just noticed. Internet speed here just goes down. over here. So it's more. It doesn't really stay where it's meant to. It just kind of dies. So I don't know why I'm doing it like that. That should be that way around, and that should go there. It all together, and then go here. That can go there, and that can go there. There we go.
Ever since I've been on the Ethernet cable instead of Wi-Fi, it's been fine here.
Yeah,
I haven't.
It's the
haven't
router.
had
It's
any
not the
issues.
cable for me. Either this router or EE are just bad with internet service. Like, sure, they have high top speeds, but it never gets up there anymore. And it drops regularly down to either unusably low, like right now, this is quite bad. It's only up because the upload speed isn't nearly as affected as download speed.
Yeah.
And, it's just unreliable. But funnily enough, EE was recently, or recently as in the last few years, acquired by BT. The other company with a history of being unreliable and useless.
They've got better with their Wi-Fi though, haven't they?
I wouldn't know, I've never used it.
I've only heard good things about BT's Wi-Fi, at least in the past couple of years.
Yeah.
Though I have no first-hand experience, at least for extended use.
Yeah. The Wi-Fi I'm interested in. Ah! Lag spike. Oh! Zombie piglins will hunt down regular piglins. Didn't know that.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, the Wi-Fi I'm interested in right now is Wildernet. That,
Oh, the one you sent.
yeah, the up-and-coming one that promises to have, fiber optic that rivals BT. And I'm hoping they do, because BT needs someone to challenge the monopoly. Well, like, everything is proven recently. Monopoly doesn't work long-term. That's a lot of nether quartz.
Unless you're Apple. In which case you just guilt people into buying your stuff so you keep the monopoly going.
Well, while I still don't like the phones or the company or the MacBooks, I will applaud them for going anti-privacy thingy. Or anti-privacy. They have put in a setting in the most recent iOS update that lets you completely block tracking.
That is a good thing.
Yeah.
But I just really do not like how the companies run.
Oh, yeah, no, the company itself is terrible.
It's like every now and then I'll look at like a product they come out and I'll be like, that's actually something that I might even consider buying, and then I either remember or see something that they've done and look at the price, and then I'm just like, no, actually that would be stupid. I'm not going to do that.
On second hand, I like being able to afford insert expensive thing here.
I like to be able to afford food for the next month.
Yeah.
It's like really stupid stuff. Like they charge you like,
what was it? The $1,000 Apple stand for a monitor.
Yeah, thing is, I don't actually hate that as much as most people do, because they messed up in how they said it. If they'd have said, you can have this, or you can have it without the stand, if you already have one, for $1,000 less, how much better does that sound now? Rather than, you can have this, and if you want a stand, you have to pay an extra $1,000.
Yeah, that's
sounds. It's still not good, but it sounds a lot better. Because most people who actually need a 5K HDR, very color accurate display, the price is about the same as what you would pay for a non-Apple one, and you probably already have a stand that you really like anyway, or that makes sense for your workload. So there might be no point in buying the stand.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Question. And I already know what the answer is going to be, but is HDR meant to make your display terrible and very, very grey?
Not if it's done right. Very low grade HDR, how it achieves it is it just dims down all the colours, so it can spread out the dynamic range of the colors much easier. Whereas if you want good HDR, you need a very bright display. Like, don't go for anything. If you want HDR, don't go anything that's like HDR 10 or has like a brightness of less than like 500 nits, because it will be completely pointless. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, well, both of my displays say they're HDR ready. Both HDR settings on the monitors and in Windows, because of course Windows has its own setting for it too.
Yeah.
Both sets of settings make the displays horrible and grey, and it's unusable.
Yeah, this monitor has HDR. It's not the reason I got it, but it has HDR. And I turned it on to see like what's it like, and it was awful, so I turned it off.
Yeah.
But like, it makes sense for TVs, but
yeah, but that's the problem. People don't
for a
seem to
monitor,
know the difference between monitors and TVs.
yeah,
There's a
but, like,
huge difference.
if you want a monitor with HDR, you know who you are, and you typically know what you're looking for.
Yeah. Oops. Ah, it's gone in the lava.
I remember when I went to buy the TV in my living room at the minute with my parents, and the guy who was selling it to us was like, "Oh yeah, it's got HDR." And I looked at the thing and I went, "No, it doesn't." He was like, "Yeah, it does." And I was like, "Well, yeah, it technically has quote unquote HDR, but it's what I call fake HDR, which is very, very bad and is not worth using.
Ghast.
It's only used as a, hey, look, we have this, please buy our thing."
It's
like,
a marketing tactic.
Yeah, it's like the trend of people calling stuff like deluxe, stuff like that. It's like,
Or Nintendo's new 3DS. Nintendo's naming is so bad.
yeah. Although to be fair, I'd rather, because what they do is they spend more time actually developing a good thing than spending a year figuring out a name. Nintendo Switch, well, you can switch between.
Like, yeah, Switch is actually a good name.
It's like, okay, well, you can switch between handheld and TV mode. What do we want to call it? Well, we just call it the Switch. Great idea. And then they just went off to have lunch.
No, Nintendo Switch. That's what it's called. And if you think that's racist, good luck. Because that wasn't any accent. And if it was, that was an accident. Which is actually true, because I was thinking of Nien as in, like, a cat, mixed with German no. No ghast here. Of course. Do I bother getting basalt? I am over by the basalt now. I have many stacks of nether quartz. So that is just one stack of blocks. Nether quartz blocks are expensive, even with Fortune 3. Yep. Should I just leave the nether quartz and just go for the basalt instead?
I don't try and get as much as you can.
Okay.
I do like it.
I need to know where a decent amount is.
Especially for what we're using it for. It looks quite nice, but I understand that it is très expensive.
Yeah. That's a word I forgot in French. I've forgotten most of French. I was one of the best in our year. The grade wouldn't show it, but I was.
I wasn't. I hated it.
I didn't like it, but I also didn't dislike it.
French is one of the Latin-derived languages that just did not come out very well.
So is English.
Yeah, English. Yeah, I do want to prefix that by saying that I do not think for a moment that English is any better.
Now, French has the whole gendered words, which doesn't work on most levels.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't work because there's a certain point where it's just, but why?
It's like, what do you benefit from having that?
Yeah, but English has the problem of it's a hybrid language of like 50. I saw English described as the accidental child of 3 different languages that will go into the streets and mug other languages for loose words and random bits to steal.
Yeah.
Because that's what the English language does.
So we have a pronunciation. How do you want to deal with this? We'll just take half the letters, and we'll just roll with them. We'll just leave it there, and then they went off. They went off to the pub.
Yeah.
There was very little forethought.
Could I have jumped in the lava? Probably not. Does it take me towards more nether quartz? Hopefully. I see some in the ceiling. So this is what the Minecraft has just become. It's just us talking about random stuff. That's what it's always been.
Yeah. Almost a full stack of diamond, that one. We now have 7 and a bit in the vault. And I know we have like a stack in the house as well.
Hooray!
There should be no reason why we should use anything other than diamond for stuff at this point.
Netherite.
Well, yes, but you need to have diamond before you can do that. So
Yeah, I know.
my point still stands.
That made me think about something. Dark humour. That's something people seem to be against now.
It's like one of the things that Ricky Gervais said, and it's one of the things that I like him, is he was like, "You found it offensive, I found it funny. That's why I'm happier than you." Because
Yeah.
it's true. If you don't go into anything that's slightly controversial, going, "Oh, you can't say that," instead of just going, "Oh, that's actually quite funny," you're just making yourself unhappy on purpose. It's like, why?
Yeah, but it's like, I know it's been said a few times by different people across probably many lifetimes, but people look for an excuse to get offended. Why?
People love an argument.
Yeah. Yeah, but that actually stems from people's love of debates, but the problem there is people don't know what the difference between a debate and argument is. They play to win. A debate, you don't win. A debate, you learn.
You do your best to try and find the correct answer as far as you know.
Yeah, I think that's why, in school especially, there was that problem. Why so many people annoyed me. Our year was full of but I don't care. I'm not going to learn. Not because I can't, because I don't care to try. Like, okay, sure, but then when you need to get a job, good luck.
People always like, "Oh, but learning's like effort and it's annoying." It's like,
Yeah, so it's talking to you.
but the effort's worth it.
Yeah.
Because it's not like the reason people don't. It's the same reason like people don't exercise. It's like, well, it's effort. It's like, yeah, and I suppose.
And there's a reason. There's no other way.
Yeah, it's like you get less benefit out of exercise necessarily as long as you have like a fairly healthy lifestyle. You shouldn't have to exercise permanently. It's still
that's
better to
something.
do so.
Well, yeah, that's
like,
perfect example. People don't understand exercise is the supplement to a healthy lifestyle. Exercise shouldn't be the requirement. If it's required, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, it's like
Saying that from someone who would probably require it.
Like, I don't go out running every day, but I know that in the summer I play a lot of cricket, doing a lot of exercise. I'm not.
I threw too well. I hit the ceiling.
Oh, I just watched that.
It was a good run up too.
Because like exercise doesn't. You do exercise to stay healthy, but if you're really healthy, you don't need to do it too much, or like do it excessively, like people seem to do. But like the more you learn, the literally just better your life gets.
Yeah.
It's.
Well, what is it? Someone who knows everything. Yeah, someone who knows everything thinks they don't, and someone who knows nothing thinks they do.
Yeah.
Or the other one is the smart person stays quiet because they know that trying to say anything will cause an argument. The dumb person tries to speak to cause an argument. It's something like that. I don't remember exactly. But basically, oops. Basically, a smart person knows when to speak. A dumb person always speaks.
One of my favourite quotes from Daryl Davis is, people are often ignorant.
Yeah.
There are some stupid people, but there are some ignorant people. But ignorance can be cured, stupidity cannot.
Well, stupidity you could
You
define as the refusal to become smarter.
Yeah, just going, I don't agree with you, so I'm just going to ignore everything you said.
Yeah.
It's like, because some people are ignorant, but if you talk to them, they'll go, actually, yeah, you were right. And they...
Well, also there's two types of ignorance, which I'd imagine is originally why the word arrogant became a thing, because of how close those two words are. There's ignorance in terms of you are ignorant, you ignore, or ignorance in terms of you just don't know.
Yeah, and how many people confuse arrogance and confidence?
Yeah.
Two very different... Because arrogance is believing you're, like, better than everyone else.
And refusing to accept that you're not, if someone proves that you're not.
Whereas confidence is knowing.
Well, no, it's not even necessarily knowing. It's confidence is just the pride in your own abilities. Just being confident that you're fairly sure you can do it. Well, even then, that's specific wordings. Being confident that you can do it.
Like, that's what Eddie Hall said when he won the won World's Strongest Man. He was like, I went in there knowing that I would win, because like he would go up to like people like Brian Shaw and be like, "Oh, I can't wait until I just beat you in the truck or something." And at one point, he stopped arguing with him, like stop going, "Nah, you're wrong." And at that point, it's like, I've won. I'm already in his head. He knows that I can do something that he can't, and that gives you confidence. Arrogance is just going up to someone and going, "Yeah, I'm better than you."
Yeah. Well, you could even go like, arrogance is the stupid brain. Confidence is the smart brain being smug.
It's the smug face.
Yeah.
It is the smug face.
Even same as ignorance, there are multiple forms of confidence.
Yeah.
Like, there are different ways to be confident. Like, there's, confidence in terms of smug face, and confidence in terms of just knowing you can do it, but just... Well, even then, you could actually argue that confidence only has one definition, and it's just balanced by modesty. That... Oh, it's fortune. For some reason I thought that was silk.
By sort of, confidence is having arrogance, but having enough patience to wait until you know that it's true.
Yeah. Well, there is also like now people don't, going off of that, many people don't seem to get that pride and humility, so just accepting, well, humbleness, just accepting that things are different to what you want, and I need more blocks. Yeah, that they're different to what you want, and that you should just be like, yeah, okay. And my brain is trying to do this and speak, and it's not working. Humbleness, the one where you're like, yeah, that's fine. But not in a stupid way, in a way of like, that makes sense. You won. That's fine. Congratulations.
Or it's like, if someone says you're like good at something, it's like, thanks.
Yeah. Modesty.
Not going, yeah, I know, I'm great at this. Just going,
yeah. Yeah, the idea that pride and humility / modesty seem to be opposites isn't something people know anymore. Because if you're proud, you're very arrogant. Well, if you're prideful, you're arrogant. You can be proud.
Like, if you do a good job, and you know you've done a good job, you can be happy for yourself.
Yeah. So where
Instead of
where
just
did I go?
doing something that you liked and going, I am just the best at this.
Oh, I'm under here. I went in such a weird route.
You're going on an explore of the nether.
Yeah, I went in a weird circle. I'm under here where I swam to the glowstone. Yeah, but like... Oh, that actually has something else as well. Being prideful and proud. Prideful is overly confident in yourself to the point of arrogance, and there you go, simple sentence that proves that confidence and arrogance are just two parts of the same emotion. That's quite a common thing to say, or common enough. Yeah. Well, going to biblical terms, there's a reason that being too prideful, as in excessive and vain, is one of the 7 deadly sins, or cardinal sins, or whatever name you want to give them. Because they're all about excesses. That is what the 7 deadly sins are about. They're not about the problems of people, they're just about don't be excessive in one area. Be modest and humble. Yeah, for a weird book that seems to have a lot of contradictory stuff, there are some bits in there that aren't too bad.
It's like the lessons that the stories produce have good messages. It's the stories themselves that leave something to be desired, at least.
And also just the general tones of the manipulation of the time. Like, there is the Book of Judas. Something that I'm sure 99% of people haven't heard of. And it's the one book in the Bible that was cut out, for obvious reasons, after what I say next, where God is the bad guy. I say that as if there weren't loads of things where you could argue that God was the bad guy. I watched a video, and I'd imagine that it's probably truthfully how the Bible is written. But just because it was interesting. It was an animated video of one of the Bible stories, but explaining why the story is stupid. And pretty much all of it was just... your followers are complaining... Well, it can be summed up in this one. Your followers are complaining. They need help. Can you supply them with food? Now just throw deadly snakes at them.
There's less people. You have no food problem.
Yeah, well, apparently, according to God, the argument was they shouldn't have been complaining. It's that kind of story, and I'm hoping that that isn't a fake story, because having that kind of thing in the Bible would be very weird. But it's a kind of good kind of weird, where it's just like, this doesn't make sense. But yeah, it's just like, it doesn't make sense. Why would a benevolent ruler god punish people for asking for help?
It's just...
Well, because that's how it's always been.
It's like, believing in something like God is just saying, I don't understand this, and I don't get how this can happen, so I'm going to explain it to myself in a way that I understand, i.e. like a person.
That is the prevailing theory of why religions became a thing. All of them. Because there's an amazing... Ooh, loads of nether quartz. There's an amazing quote, which is, a sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Someone from the 1850s seeing a gun... Actually, no, 1850s and guns. They were definitely there. No. Someone from the 1850s seeing, like, a TV. You've trapped a man in a box and he's doing shows for you. Get the man out of the box. He'd smash the box would stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's just, stuff that's interesting. Because, as well, like... I like the theory that aliens do exist. They're just terrified of humans because they just don't make sense.
I think they would look at us how we would look at them.
Yeah. Well, they probably look at us the way that we look at pigs. Like, why? Why did you just roll around in that thing? That makes no sense, type of thing. Except on a planetary scale of, why are you blowing each other up? Well, if you believe a certain Israeli man, I forgot his name, that is the current thing that's happening with the aliens. Did you see that?
No, I did not.
There's so many lava pockets here. Where am I? I think I went off the path again. I think it's... Oh, it's over here, apparently. I've run out of stuff. I need to actually be careful about where I'm standing now. I'm out of potions. Yeah, there's a, Oh, I'm either above or below portal. No, there's a, an Israeli man. Like, an esteemed general type position. Where, he pretty much said, aliens exist, and they are from an intergalactic federation. Well, intergalactic actually implies between galaxies. I think just galactic. And they have evaluated humans, and they're not good enough yet. So they're just waiting until we get to the point where we're good enough. And apparently Israel and America, because of course America. Israel, I believe. Random country. America probably heard about this and went, I want in. It's my one. Mine. Apparently, Trump was going to reveal their existence, and his advisors advised him not to.
It's like, what I don't get is people who are like, oh, Area 51.
I found it.
And it's like, we know that Area 51 is a testing facility for... Aircraft.
Oh! But why am I here? I found where I am. You can see it on the stream. I found it. I don't know how I ended up in here. Because I was going back towards the portal and I kind of went off a little bit and I'm over here now. I'm by the staircase where we went to go to the fortress and I put in the scaffolding because we ended up having just a tunnel instead. Should be...
yeah,
way? This way, is it?
No. Other people who, like,
it's down there.
Really, like, annoy me. People are like, I watched this one video on this one thing. I am now an expert at this one thing. It's like, yeah. You're not.
You're an expert at that video.
Yeah, it's like...
Ow.
Yeah, you know more than people who say didn't watch that video, but as someone who knows, like, literally learns about it or studies it, it's like you know nothing.
Oh yeah, that's something else. You studied this, therefore I know more than you. Like the amount of people who go to doctors and are like, nah, I know what I'm talking about. I googled it. I have emphystamic Mysteria. I'm hoping that's fake, because that was meant to be a made-up fake thing.
The fact Mysteria was in it, I'm gonna guess that it's not.
Yeah, but there are actually some terms that genuinely mean I don't know in doctor terms.
Well, that doesn't really surprise me.
I don't remember what it is, but there is a type of... I forgot what type of thing it is as well. But there is a term for something that is genuinely like, we don't know what caused this.
So one thing that bugs me is people are like, oh, doctors don't know anything. They just go, oh, we don't know what's wrong with you. It's like, no, they're smart enough to know when they don't know what's wrong. Because, you know, this strange thing is, we don't know everything. We haven't figured everything out yet.
Did you see what I've shared on Facebook? Because my sister shared it, and I thought I'm going to share this one. About the vaccines.
I looked at it. I didn't actually have a good look at it.
It's I'm sleeping now. It's basically just a massive thing about why the COVID-19 vaccine was so fast, because that was one of the major reasons people didn't trust it. Well, it is the first time in history that doctors worldwide work together, widely, instead of just a partnership. It is the first time in history a vaccine has, well, probably the first time knowing science, that a vaccine has actually gotten sufficient to excessive funding, not just enough, and quick funding as well.
Yeah.
First time that the research had quite a lot of stuff already done, it just wasn't always worth it to pursue it, so it already had a head start. Oh yeah, first time with all of these other things. Basically, it was in the perfect position to where a money surge would be, yeah, finish this one off, please. And that's exactly what happened. But apparently, all these people who thought they knew better than the biochemists, biologists, chemists, physicists, because you need a bit of physics in the vaccine too.
I'm going to guess that the minecart got stuck because I can't see it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to go and find it. Oh, there it is. Oh, it was so close.
We could quickly change the thing if you want.
Oh, it was right at the... It didn't get very far at all.
Oh. I might need to add in some more boost. I don't know. Should we just have a minecart at each end with like a chest? And then... Oh no, because we would, wouldn't work, would it? We'd have to have like a full redistribution thing.
I mean, it works when you're sat in it. It just...
Yeah, it works when you're sat in it, but the problem is... You can't really do that. Unless, well, the other solution is we just need to make more minecarts. Use the dispensers and stuff. And how many? 9.
Well, I made another one at one end, and I'm just taking it to the other end.
I'm gonna make another 6 and put 3 in each.
Okay. Now we actually have use for this underground tunnel that we made.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's just like people decided that it was highly suspicious and can't be trusted when no. Like, yeah, there's the prevailing...
It's quite interesting to think how quickly we could
I heard some... Oh, you're up there.
Find a reliable cure to cancer if people actually put the money and the time into it.
Well, the perfect...
I mean, I know there's not like a quote-unquote like literal just one jab fits all cure for cancer.
No, there can never be. Cancer is too stupid, random in how it works.
But having reliable methods to beat it for most cases.
Yeah, well, we already do. In a lot of cases, not all.
Yeah,
but we'd need more. It's like, well, idiocy of people is why polio has made a return. That deadly thing that people seem to have the opinion of. It's not so bad, is it? We survived it. Yes, we survived it because we eradicated it. Same as smallpox.
Well, like I said before, it's not stupidity of people; it's the ignorance of people, not actually thinking.
Well, no. In this case, I will say it's stupidity in a lot of cases. They refuse to listen and refuse to learn. Stupidity is a mindset. Ignorance is a state.
Not necessarily.
You can change mindset.
Yeah, you mean you can change mindset, but being ignorant is something is just going. I don't know about this, and but I've been told something, and I'm just going to believe that without thinking anything else. Stupidity is doing that, but then not being willing afterwards to change your mind. Just going, nope, I'm correct.
So
you're wrong.
So my point still holds in that most people are just stupid. Because there are so many of them who will go, nope, I'm correct, and you're not.
People are just misinformation.
Yeah, that too. People believe misinformation immediately. They will read one thing and then be like, oh yeah, that's correct.
It's like how many times like my mom's tried to like tell me something new she's found out on Facebook, and I'm like, okay, so that's just hardened fact now, is it?
No, the best ones are look at this thing I discovered, and I'm just there like, I discovered that like 2 years ago.
It's like, just because someone said it doesn't make it true.
Yeah, and just because it's not common knowledge doesn't mean that it must be wrong. A lot of things that are common knowledge are wrong. I now need to think of one.
Well, it's like dust is mostly dead skin. It isn't. But because people were told that in like the 1980s, people are now like, okay, it's just what it is now.
The best one is carrots. Carrots are good for your eyes. It's how that was actually a lie by the British Army during World War II.
Yeah, I think it was.
But the irony of it being a lie is that it's actually true. Beta carotene is good for eyesight, and it's the reason carrots are orange. I think it's the reason they're orange.
Honestly, I had a good example then. I forgot what it was. You know, it might come back to me.
Egg. Chicken!
Unfortunately, it wasn't anything to do with egg. Didn't jog my memory.
This was perfect. He landed on cooked. He can roam free. He isn't going to be tied down. Yeah, no, yeah, with ignorance and stupidity and stuff. I think, no, too many people. As in, enough to where this is a topic of debate. Too many people. That's the thing we did. We debated. You challenged my definition of stupid. I challenged your definition of stupid. And what we realised it was very similar with different wordings.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, people take ignorance and let it develop into stupidity. They become confident in their ignorance.
People hear something that they think and are told it's true, and then go right, and then over time, if you were to disprove it the day after they were told, cool. But if you let that develop over time and let it solidify, and then someone tells you, actually, no, that's wrong, then people are gonna go, no.
Yeah. Well, it's like, perfect example. My dad, he was confident that this is not really a stupidity example. It's just kind of an example of ignorance of he was paying about £30 a month for about 20 megabytes per second down, whatever our scale is. There are 2 Mbps's. It's stupid. Then one day he finally looked at and multiplied the speeds by 5 for another £5. Good deal.
It's like people.
But he was completely adamant that his speeds were just amazing. That he didn't look for years.
Yeah, it's like
multiple years of believing that it was good enough when it actually wasn't.
Convenience is a very, very powerful tool.
Yeah,
people don't realize how people will do something that's much worse if it's convenient. Like, yeah, I know that the milk at the spa just down the road is like 50p more expensive than the one at Asda, but it's there.
No, the perfect example, the EU. You know, nuclear energy, that thing that is the perfect solution to our energy crisis, and the perfect solution to the time needed to develop, whatever they're called, green energy, properly. That thing that people are scared of because of mass ignorance through, well, really just manipulation.
And like, one thing that bugs me about that is, we'll be left with a bunch of nuclear waste. It's like, how do we get rid of it? It's like, the best thing to do with nuclear waste that has very low radioactivity and it just needs somewhere to be stored or got rid of is put it in a barrel and leave it somewhere blatantly obvious. Like, there's a place where it's just, I think, somewhere in Somerset, where it's actually stored in a car park in a corner, just piled up in barrels, because if it leaks, you can see it and you can fix it.
Yeah.
And then nothing gets contaminated.
Yeah, the only argument then is, what do you do if humanity collapses and the new future civilization needs to know there's something there? The answer is, you don't. You don't tell them it's there, because as soon as they know something is there, they will look. And if they look, they will die. But yeah, it's like, people don't seem to understand how safe nuclear is. If nuclear was as deadly as people think it is, we wouldn't have been developing it for a very long time.
It's like, if it goes wrong, it goes badly wrong, but the like what's the word I'm looking for? The chances of
Rate of failure, probably.
a catastrophic, like the rate of failure of something massively catastrophic
Actually,
happening.
I can tell you the rate of failure because I did this exact point as my PAG 12, the research paper. PAG being practical assessment thingy. You probably did them too.
Probably.
Yeah, but my 12 in physics, I chose nuclear versus fossil fuels. Nuclear power stations have a less than 1% fail rate worldwide, and the only ones that have failed catastrophically have been ancient and unfit for purpose, Chernobyl. Even then, the destruction was an accident, and it just happened to go wrong in the wrong way. Fukushima, where it was just a little bit of poor planning and an earthquake into a tsunami, unlucky, and also their control units got flooded.
Well, it's like you think, oh, why did they put the generators in the basement? It's like everywhere puts their generators in the basement.
Yeah, the problem was they put the control computers in the basement too.
If there's a tsunami, the water's going to go down, but there wouldn't have been a tsunami if there wasn't the earthquake.
Yeah. In both instances, their safety features were adequate. The problem was that the safety features broke too, which is just the chance you have to take with everything.
And it required a very specific set of circumstances for that to happen.
Yeah, and it just happened to happen in both instances. Well, in Chernobyl, the safety features did go off. They just weren't... They were too late.
Enough. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, the point I was going for with people going convenience, not manipulated, that's different. The general fear of nuclear is people being manipulated. Same as the reason we don't have a first past the post. No, we do have first past the post. Why we don't have the 1, 2, 3 voting system? Because, funnily enough, 2 parties went no to a system that would let them be out of power because it's more fair. No, the EU has recently started decommissioning their perfectly fine nuclear power stations and replacing them with coal.
Oh yeah, I love coal. That always goes really well.
Yeah, that form of power generation, the EU has been saying and using as an example for years as to why we need to move away from coal. But enough EU citizens got scared of nuclear and they went, okay, we'll replace them all with coal again. And the EU citizens went, yay! And all of the smart people went, what are you doing? And that is how one of the biggest sections of the world decided to go backwards. And this is current. This is happening now.
Yes.
Also, Lucy appeared.
So I just like to retire somewhere just really out of the way.
Awesome.
It would be way much more effort. It's just like at that point in my life, I ain't bothering dealing with anything that anyone's gonna deal with. Just get out of the way and just.
There is a chance that in that part of your life we'd all be dead by now, anyway. I feel like I put a cactus up there.
Don't give me hope.
What time is it? Half 6? No, 4:30.
Yeah, this has gone quite quick because we've been talking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, did you see how much nether quartz I got?
Sort of. I saw a lot of it in your inventory.
Yeah.
But I didn't see how much you ended up getting.
Lot. Yeah. This has been one of the more talking ones.
It's good. It's been going more and more that way, which is good.
Yeah, but that's just basically what Minecraft is good for. Minecraft, at this point, Minecraft is not a game I play. It's a game that I do while doing other things. I do like Minecraft, but I don't enjoy Minecraft like I used to. I get bored of it because I've played it too much.
Like, this game is,
It's too similar each playthrough.
Well, it's like this stream is a just chatting stream with gameplay in the background.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah. It's a podcast stream, basically.
We could probably do a podcast, I think.
But we are now.
Well, yeah.
But no, it's just, interesting. Where are you? Are you in your house?
I'm by the farms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, another thing about like learning, people just assume like all learning is school learning or like university learning. It's like, no.
Well, those people are learning constantly by themselves anyway.
Yeah, and it's just like just learning about stuff is interesting. Like you do stuff when you do that without thinking sometimes because you don't think of something like gaining more knowledge, like even about a game. You're learning. You're
Yeah.
just not learning about certain things.
Oh, that's
Why
another thing.
is them broken?
The insistence that if you're... Actually, no, one I have personal experience with. The insistence that if you have a non-standard sleep schedule, you must be either lazy or unfit for work or terrible as a person or whatever. It's like, no, it's just different. Obviously, it doesn't fit in with the majority of what people would want, which could be considered a bad thing if you have a daytime job, but there's a reason people developed different sleep patterns. Having different sections of your group being able to look out and protect everyone at different times during the day and night was a good thing. If everyone's asleep at once, that's a very easy time to attack. It's a thing that high chances are we developed and it just never went away.
Like I stay up late and then get up late because it's like I know that I'm not going to be bothered during that time of the day. Whereas
yeah,
like times like now, my parents will come in, they'll ask me to do something completely redundant, and it'll completely ruin my mood. Whereas if I'm not awake for it, why not? And I can actually just sit and get stuff done without the thought of someone's going to come in and then ask me to do something or say that they're doing something and I need to do it with them or something like that.
You know what I'm gonna do? After walking around for 5 minutes doing nothing, I'm gonna make some quartz blocks and then just do a straight line.
Oh yeah, the one thing that we actually were going to do.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that now. Yeah.
We keep doing that. Whenever we have like a definite thing we want to do, we never end up doing it.
Well, the roof. The roof is going to be the ending of the series. I've planned that
the
already.
last thing we're going to do. Yeah.
And then when we get there, we're just going to be like, nah. And they just not do it. It was Quartz Pillar, wasn't it?
Yeah.
One with bands. Yeah.
Yeah, the one with the bands.
How is that made? By regular blocks. That makes sense. Yeah, no, it's just... many topics. Always good.
Yeah, I took the Wycott system and then it the one that I took bounced off the one that was at the other end and then...
Did I not break the one at the other end?
I didn't know. And then it
yeah, break them and put them in the... Maybe I should do the thing. I really want a building and mining potion, like Terraria. So I just want Minecraft to be Terraria, but 3D.
A lot of
and
people
if you're in the wrong section of the internet, if you're in the wrong section of the internet, people say, but it is. It's like, no, it's not. I know that's the other end of the joke, that people then go, no, it isn't. It's like, well, it's actually not. Terraria is a sandbox boss rush. Minecraft is a sandbox exploration creative. They have overlapping sections, but Terraria has over 30 bosses. Minecraft has 2.
1 second, I'll be back.
3, actually. Okay. If 3 if the Elder Guardian counts, which I would actually say it doesn't. Just a strong enemy. This oh, that works. No. Bamboo. I should bring more quartz with me. Boop. There we go. Oh. But I'd imagine... I don't know. I don't know. I'll just... Which I should be able to take this out. Do that.
I'm back.
Hey.
Yeah, I was just thinking, so that's like part of the reason why we very, very rarely even argue is that we both respect each other when we're talking to each other.
Yeah.
Especially when it's stuff like either I know you know more than me, or you know either more than you. It's like there's no very little butting in. It's like
Yeah, and then if there is, because I live in a house where you kind of have to. The annoying part is that I have had times where I pointed it out and I didn't receive the best response.
So a part of it is
But,
also
yeah.
we're talking over internet, which is much harder not to butt in.
Yeah,
just
because
by
there's
its
a
nature.
delay.
Yeah.
No, but like if I know that I've done it, I will then go, you were saying something, and then let you continue. Oh, there's pumpkins up there. I bet we went so far out for pumpkins and there was just some there anyway.
I can't even remember where we got pumpkins.
I think we got them on the way. Because this isn't where the world spawn is. The world spawn is like that way somewhere, isn't it?
Oh no, yeah, it was like right at the beginning. Because I think I spawned like next to one. I was like, I'm taking this.
Yeah. Yeah, because over here is... slash... Oh no, I shouldn't do slash spawn because there's a chance it'll teleport me to spawn. I don't remember if the spawn command does spawn coordinates or just takes you there.
We were right next to a village, weren't we? That's where we probably found them. Yeah, because like we started and then I saw it, didn't say it while you were talking, and then you're like, "Oh, there's a village there," and I was like, "Yeah."
We came from
the way the little ramp is on the lake. We came from that way, I think.
Where I made the 1x1 dirt.
Yeah, because we came down. Yeah, that's why we made the 1x1 dirt. Because you're like, let's go over here.
And we were going to replace it with a proper bridge, and we never did.
Maybe because we never went that way, but
didn't
like
we
that way
spawn...
somewhere.
There's some lava next to some flowers. Yeah, because we saw this waterfall, and then we made another waterfall on the other side. But did... Oh, no, we spawned near that, didn't we? The guard thingy. Because that was one of the first things we did, was we were running from it.
Yes. We definitely came through that way.
I know I'm flying, so it's technically cheating, but that's quite an interesting hole.
No, you could just go to 0, 0.
0, 0 wasn't always spawn.
That wasn't it?
No.
No.
Yeah, there's dirt and stuff here. We have been here. How far did we go?
We spent like half the first episode, I think, just
That's quite
getting
a bit.
there.
Are you on the surface?
I am, yes. Well, I'm inside.
Okay.
I'm in a cliff. Oh, no, not.
Hello.
Oh, you teleported to me.
Yeah.
I just saw black.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fly back to where I was. Because, like... I'm gonna count that as... Actually, can't I go... No, I can't. You know what my brain just did?
What?
This is funny. My brain went Alt F4 because it went, it's something F3, but is it F3? No, it's...
When you Alt F4 yourself.
My brain is dumb. Oh, no, I bet it'll not connect now. Oh, no, it will.
Oh, that reminds me of something. I was watching a fairly... I think it was one of the streams I watched now, but an old thing when he was quite small.
F3?
And
Control F4. Shift F4. I forgot. What's the button to do the game mode thing?
/?
No, that's the command. I mean the actual overlay.
F3?
No, F3 yeah, no, that's the overlay. No, I mean the game mode choosing overlay. I thought it was Alt F. Control F3. Shift F3 changes whether or not the pie chart shows. I don't know. Either way, / game mode survival. I don't know what the button is. Unless it was like F3G. That's chunk borders. G? No. Options? Controls. I'm gonna look. No. There's some things in here that... Social interaction screen?
There is social interactions.
Oh! I didn't know that.
Huh.
You can mute people. Did it tell you that I muted you?
No.
Oh, okay. I unmuted you immediately anyway, but yeah. Just to be sure, actually, I'm gonna go along the torches. But yeah, I had a point. I forgot what the point was.
There is a spider jockey behind me.
Spider jockey? They're rare.
I thought it was just a spider and a skeleton, and then I looked behind me and he's just...
They're not as rare as they used to be. Oh yeah, spider jockeys spawn as a result of the spider and not the skeleton. So a spider spawner can actually be a skeleton farm. It'll be the world's slowest skeleton farm, but it can be. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, like, well, us speaking is just we've known each other. We both actually debate instead of arguing. We're both people who are just like, yeah, okay. So,
it's like if I don't necessarily agree with something that you say, it's like, okay then. It's like,
yeah, and we'll actually tell each other. Because that is something else which is more annoying than anything. I don't understand people who will be like, there's a problem here, and then refuse to say what the problem is, as if you're just meant to know.
yeah, like
I know that's like a stereotype for women as well, but...
Yeah, we've said it like multiple times, this thing, it's like, if either of us think each other's wrong, we'll just go, not necessarily, or like, I don't think that's correct. It's not like, you're wrong, how did you say that? Why would you do that? You're an idiot. It's like,
yeah. But yeah. I think, yeah, with what I just said, I think considering there's, I might sleep as well, if you can. Considering that there's an entire stereotype about a gender based in it, I think it's just a humans thing, and they're just the unlucky side that got the stereotype.
Maybe.
Because there are some people who will just be like, why would I talk to you and work this out? And the reason is because it's not the definition of the relationship. Hello, chicken. Hello, chicken.
Yeah, I went on a little explore to get some more sand.
Oh.
I'm not too far though, so I'm on my way. It might take me, I don't know, 3 minutes.
Oh, I'll get out of bed then.
No, I need to just remember my way
Might even
back.
just become daytime by the time you're here anyway.
Probably. This way-ish, yeah.
But yeah. Now, humans are weird. It's a species with extremely strong self-preservation tactics and instincts, but also mixed with extremely strong group preservation tactics and instincts. They don't work together. Most of the time. Ooh, Enderman. I want to kill.
Yeah, this Enderman's coming at me for some reason. I didn't even look at him. He had his back to me when I was even looking his direction, and then I went past him.
If you go
And then he
over
just-
their head at all with your crosshair, they'll be angry with you.
Oh.
There is a certain range to it. Yeah. 2 enchanted bow skeletons. Ow. They're just loud. Creeper go boom. Oh.
Yep, I know I'm close.
They're actually
I can see
dealing
this-
quite a bit of damage to me.
the field of bamboo.
I'm running away from the house. I need to get in the water. There we go.
We still don't have a name for our base.
Steven.
IW Stephen.
There are so many enemies here. People who play console / Windows 10 are so lucky. They're not actually, it's the inferior version in terms of mechanics. In terms of gameplay, it's the better, but it just performs so much better than this version does. But in terms of mechanics, no, this one wins. And server support.
I almost died then, because I didn't realise I just sent 2 skeletons with like 4 hearts.
Depending on where you came through, there were loads of enchanted skeletons. There were loads of enemies then that were a lot stronger than they normally are. Egg.
I got an ender pearl if you want it.
Hooray! Yeah, sure. Your helmet broke. I think it broke ages ago.
Yeah, it did. I'm probably going to just put the diamond armor on that I've got, and then because we could just make a whole other set for when we want to make it perfect and
Yeah, I might do that as well.
put netherite on it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be chanting stuff at times. No, I was gonna say a thing. I forgot what it was. But no, well, actually, no, yeah. I said it earlier, but would you agree that a lot of our year in school had the problem of they just didn't listen or refused to listen?
Yeah.
Like, even the people who, like, normally would, they just didn't.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like, they wondered why I didn't like most of them. Actually, no, that was a different reason. That's just because I didn't like them.
It's like you can not like someone and still be nice to them.
Yeah, and generally, if I was respectful to them, it was because they were respectful to me. But there were countless times where they would try to do something to annoy me. On purpose.
Mm.
And it was stupid.
Like, I didn't necessarily like Patrick a lot of the time, but I had
Yeah.
plenty of good conversations with him when he was by himself and not just trying to be an idiot.
Yeah, but that's the perfect example, friend group, actually. In a group, they were not horrible, but you wouldn't really want to be near them. But alone, they were all fine.
Yeah.
It was because they were with their friends that they were quite annoying.
Yeah, it's just, I have to be like funny around these people because I normally am, so I'm just gonna act stupid because that's funny.
Hmm. I like how I went around the bamboo like this, and now I have this weird turn instead of just doing, like, diagonal. It's fine. Were we going to take this underground at any point? I don't remember. I'm happy to just go in the air.
I was sort of gonna try and just do it instead of having it stepped up like you've got it, just have it go straight. And just have it go through anything.
Actually, you could just go through the bamboo.
That would look quite cool, actually.
Yeah.
Just have it go straight until we reach the other X coordinate or whatever.
Oops.
Yeah, and it was then have it, when we get to nearly there, have it just go down straight in.
Yeah.
So just have the down bit right at the end. Because that way we don't have to excavate everything, but it means it's flat until right at the end.
That
and
should
then
make it. It didn't make it.
Yeah, like if you can try and judge it, you probably won't get to this point, but get it so it
I definitely won't.
uh
Really? You don't deserve my ender pearls anymore. Oop, they're drowned.
I just watched that. That was just so upsetting. Just watching just nope.
Yeah, like, probably the minimum amount of no. Not going.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that should work, and then it just went past it. It's like,
Oh yeah, speaking of redirections, I learned something recently. You can deflect the acid shots from the Beetle Queen in Risk of Rain 2. If you shoot them, they'll change direction very slightly.
huh.
Meaning, if you shoot them, you can actually dodge them that way. Though, with how fast they come out and how normally you're a lot closer than you probably should be, because it's the Beetle Queen. It's the easiest boss in the game.
Yeah, so it's not advisable or worth it.
Oh no, actually no, that's the mark of a good game, when the easiest bosses can still easily kill you. Like, Wandering Vagrant is actually very deadly. So is
like
other stuff.
Most games recently have just been considerably easier, just so they fit in a demographic. It's like you look at old games, how difficult they were. Yeah.
It's extreme. Oh yeah, the original Legend of Zelda. I have the perfect way to describe the original Legend of Zelda. It is not a good game. It is a good old game. In terms of old game standards, it was pretty good. In terms of current game standards, it's actually quite bad. But it's still fun.
Yeah, and like
I still play it.
Like, even the original Super Mario, that was considerably harder.
Yeah, I tried playing that once. There's a reason I didn't go back to it.
It's like games now are just like, oh, it's the final boss, and you can beat it first time, and it's like
Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, I haven't got to that bit yet.
No, we saw RT's video, and my response was, that is a final boss? That felt mid-boss. Well, actually, I don't want to say that game, because I know it's one that we've said about.
That end boss was easier than easier than the first boss in Dark Souls 3.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. No question.
Well, a good example of a game that I've played recently, and the only reason I was good enough to finish it in its current state, 30XX. The only reason I was good enough to finish it in its current state is because I pretty much mastered 20XX. At least in terms of the normal gameplay. I didn't really do the daily challenges much. They never really interest me in many games. Sometimes they do.
We only have 2 minutes left. I think we should, in following streams, try and think of more topics of conversation, because this has been...
Yeah, this is how me and Scott normally do it. We just talk. If there's a bigger group, it doesn't always stick to talking, but when it's me and him, we just talk.
Yeah. And albeit like there's been instances of that.
Yeah.
Well, this has been like the stream where
when I've said
it constantly.
Yeah. When I said before, like, I stream in a very similar way to him, I don't mean it as in I'm copying him. I mean, I just stream in a very similar way to him. It's just the way we do it. So it also helps that we're related. But yeah. No, 30XX. It's extremely hard. It is a lot harder than 20XX. I said it yesterday as well at the beginning of Risk of Rain 2. Because that was the first stream after I played it. It is a stupidly hard game. But so is 20XX. I am just good at 20XX. Well, so is Terraria. Terraria is actually decently difficult now. At least Master and Expert mode.
Funny thing, it's like, we're quite different in a lot of the things that we like quite a lot of the time. But we get on fine.
Yeah, because
like people are like, oh, well, you need to be like what I like and do what I like, or like I
Oh,
don't like
that's
you.
boring. That isn't how people should be.
It's like pretty much all of my friends are nothing like me.
Yeah, but sometimes that's a good thing.
Yeah,
You
like we
want
have shared
overlap.
interests. Like
Yeah.
we both like Minecraft and Terraria and stuff like that.
Well, even then,
But-
you have a massive interest in cars. I have a passing interest in cars. It's good enough.
Yeah.
They go vroom, and I'm like, yay.
Yeah, it's like there's mutual beneficiary there because like you like it, but you don't like it enough to actually bother to necessarily learn stuff about it per se.
Yeah, though I am of the belief if you have a car, you should learn how to fix it on a basic level. If you have a computer, you should also learn how to fix it on a basic level. Cars and computers are very similar.
Yeah, like I've
It's
any
actually true.
work
They are
that's
very
need to
similar.
be done on this computer since I got it, I've done it
Yeah.
because that's sort of what I wanted to do. Albeit I didn't build it myself.
No, but you've gone into it.
Yeah. Like not 3 days after having it, I changed the graphics card.
Yeah. That was one of the easier bits to change.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. Yeah.
I feel like that's as a gamer, it's like something you have to do.
Oops.
You have to seat your own graphics card at one point.
Yeah.
It's like
This
like a
one
passage.
This one is annoyingly heavy. It's... Oop. I flexed my mouse and just jumped off. No, this graphics card is annoyingly heavy. When I moved around all of the PCIe cards to try and get everything to fit, and then the original way around was actually better, which was annoying because that means I changed barely anything. Yeah, it just became... It's heavy, I don't want to do this anymore. Because it turns out 1080 is surprisingly heavy.
It's quite a dense card as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, it's very power hungry as well. It's just, it's a card that happens to be, it's, for its original price, it wasn't good. But because it's now not its original price, it is good.
Yeah, like I watched Linus's new video on Nvidia's thing that we talked about before about their like new mining card and stuff. It's a good video.
Yeah.
You
Is
should
it the
definitely watch
one, is it Tech Tips video, or is it a, Tech Linked video?
It was a short circuit video, I
Oh,
think.
neither of them. Why did I think we could sleep? Because it's almost night. I'm just going to throw this bamboo into the incinerator.
And then we can end it after this day. Start on after we sleep.
Yeah.
Start on a new day then.
And also, successful test of the laptop fan. Yeah, they're surprisingly tiny. I'm guessing they're just blowers.
Yeah, laptop fans are very different to PC fans. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's like it's like the world's tiniest saw blade, except I don't know. Yeah, no, I know how to explain it. You know, whatever they're called, the wood cocktail sticks. Those little tiny thin wood things. Okay.
Yep.
A section of cocktail stick is actually thicker than one fan blade on that fan.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily surprise me.
Yeah, like though saying that, for the power of that fan, it is surprisingly small. But yeah. That was good.
Yep.
I edited where the quartz goes, you can see it. Goes straight to the bamboo.
Yeah,
If it was a little bit over this side and have it go through the main middle bit, that would have been even better.
Yeah, it looked quite nice actually, going through that with the bamboo on either side.
Yeah, well actually,
cool.
just quickly. Game mode, creative. It goes there.
One sec, the stream's a bit behind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean that's fine.
Slash game mode.
That makes it slightly easier as well
Survival,
because
slash stop.
it's not going to have to go through a massive bit of mountain a bit further on, which will be
Yeah.
considerably easier to do. But yeah, have it just go straight, and then have it just turn at the last second, and then just have it go straight down, and then as soon as the ramp ends, it's just like I'm in the end room.
Yeah.
Maybe we should probably go to the end room and then dig up and do it that way.
Have a place to go in.
Yeah, and then get it up to the right height, and then join it up after. That'd probably be the best way to do it. Let's have a look at
Internet.
the speed. Oh, the speed. The speed.
That's a bit better.
Sometimes his internet, it's almost right.
It's so fast it can't decide what the number is. Yeah, now saying about hard games, like I play a mix of games, like one, that one. Is it? That one? I don't have 20XX on my thingy. That one? And that one? That one's the easier version of the other one. Oh yeah, I bought Luck Be a Landlord. I haven't played it yet. It's a slot machine luck game. That's a slot machine game. No, slot machine pay the rent game. It's a roguelike deck builder, except it's through the means of a slot machine. It's interesting.
Hmm.
But yeah. That's another thing. And this is another hard game. People seem to think you either play hard games or what you play is pointless. But no, we play a massive mix.
Yeah, like my games list makes no sense. It's everything.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff I haven't played, but like it's there because I might.
Well, yeah, a lot of this stuff is all quite similar themes to other things on my desktop, but my desktop isn't my Steam library. That's quite a bit bigger.
Mine is because I have quite a small Steam library because I've only had a PC for like a year.
I changed my thingy. Now it fits better instead of being magma worms. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
Good stream. Good
Yeah.
stream.
Anyway. Bye.
Bye.
Let's see. No. Yeah. Bye.